The community has rallied around the families of 3 teenagers shot in West Valley earlier this month. 2 of the boys were killed.
And for the first time, we're hearing from the family of that Hunter High School teen who is fighting for his life in the hospital. Kirsten Nunez joins us live with that story. And Kirsten, how's the boy's condition today?
Well, Dan and Debbie, today we spoke with Ephraim's uncle, and he was grateful to be able to deliver some good news about Ephraim's condition. But overall, the family really wanted to express their sincere gratitude for the overwhelming support that they're seeing. And a lot of that support is coming from right here in the hospital parking lot.
They're sitting there right now. They haven't left.
10 restless, emotional nights.
Everyone feels so helpless, and that's all they can do, and so they're sitting out there.
Waiting for any update on 15-year-old Ephraim Asiata, the sole survivor of the 300 high school students who were shot on January 13th in West Valley City.
The doctors gave him a 1% chance, and I think literally that's all he needed, and he's proven that.
Ephraim's loved ones are used to cheering for him on the football field, but now the hospital parking lot serves as the sidelines.
And I know he loves it. He thrives off of that. He's that kind of a kid.
Encouragement, the family says, is working. For days, Ephraim was motionless on the hospital bed.
It meant the world to them to just have him even squeeze their hand.
Finally, over the weekend, Ephraim spoke. Strides his parents were hopeful for, but not expecting.
Their spirits are high, especially with the progress that he's made. It makes it easier when they can actually talk to him and have conversations with him and check up on him. So they're hopeful as well.
Ephraim is now out of the ICU and was even able to get into a wheelchair, despite the odds being against him.
He's a miracle. So anything outside of the bed, it's a miracle already.
Among the miracles is still the tragedy of losing Paul Tahi and Tavani Lapati, who were killed during the shooting.
Those families we hurt for, they were able to lay one of them to rest yesterday. We just want to make sure the Lapati family and the Tahi family know that we love them so very much. And we offer our support the same way that we would give it for Ephraim too.
A love and friendship that will always last.
Knowing Ephraim, I know as he progresses in his recovery, he's going to live life for those two.
And for now, Ephraim's loved ones will stay here, hoping and praying to welcome him home from the hospital in a few weeks.
He's always been known for proving us wrong and everything else, so it may be sooner, kind of hard to tell.
And there are at least a dozen people here right now as well. And, you know, one thing that stood out to me that Ephraim's uncle mentioned was that at night, sometimes Ephraim will take his cell phone and use the flashlight and kind of flash his flashlight down at the crowds, and they will just erupt and cheer for him. So it's a very loving communication that they have through these past really tough 10 days. Now, the family didn't want to talk about the investigation. They're going to leave that to police to go into. And as far as the 14-year-old that's accused of shooting those 3 teens, he is scheduled to appear in court on Wednesday. Live in Murray for KSL News, I'm Kirsten Nunez.
Kirsten, thank you for that report. Our prayers go out for those families.